breakfast food, help yourself. And there's coffee here at the corner. Casual, having fun. Okay, so like I mentioned, I am a full-time coach, and I took my business full-time in 2010. I've coached over 40 athletes. I've been in the sport for 11 years and coaching for 6 years. I've got my level 1 certification from USA Triathlon and my member coach certification from USA Swimming. I've done over 40 triathlons myself, sprint to Ironman. I've done 3 Ironman distance races. I've qualified for the age group national championship 2 times and then 1 time in long course. All right, 12 essentials for getting started. And I have a few of them here. And you can even pick up a few here, which is a bonus. All right, you definitely need a swimsuit. And these are just examples of some different swimsuits. And sometimes when guys come for the first time to my swim group at Agnes Scott, sometimes they come with the baggy shorts. And I'm like, that's fine, it's all good, you're just making it harder on yourself. And yeah, these are sometimes uncomfortable at first, but everybody has them, so. Access to a pool or open water. Who lives near a lake? Good job, you guys, nice. Well, I guess 40 minutes is probably where the amount of time I'd have to travel to get to the lake. So I personally do the majority of my swimming in the pool. And it's also the best time when it's cold. So you do need to have access to a pool somehow. This is my City of Atlanta pass. This is probably the best deal in town. If you live in the City of Atlanta, it's $110 for the year. And Adamsville is a really nice pool. So is Washington Park. King Middle School is going to be closed for about 6 weeks. They're resurfacing, but that's where I have been swimming. And then in the summer, you have access to the outdoor pools, which Grant Park is a 50-meter pool. Chastain Park is a nice pool, Garden Hills. So this pass gets you all of that. Or you just pay $4 per visit. Get a good pair of goggles. These are women specific. And I would suggest whenever you go to purchase goggles, try to take them out of the package. And just if they're in a package that you can't open and close, I just wouldn't get those unless you know for sure that you've tried them before. I just simply put them on my eyes and make sure they stick for like a half second, and then usually they'll work. But once you guys get more experience, you will know which goggles are the best ones for you. All right, you need a bike. It doesn't have to be a fancy bike. It just needs to be a bike that you can train on and that you can ride, that will get you to point A to point B. And you can certainly always upgrade, but definitely you need a bike for triathlon. And again, it doesn't have to be a triathlon specific bike or time trial bike. It can be a road bike. We see people who use mountain bikes. So whatever you have is good. No stress about that. You show up to a race, you're going to see the gamut of all bikes, even Ironman. I got passed by a guy on a banana seat. Yes, an Ironman, yes. I'm ashamed to say that, and he had on like cargo shorts and he had like pins with his number. So it can be done, okay? Need a bike. You need a helmet. And helmets, in case you didn't know, they do come in different sizes. So you want to make sure it fits because this is a very important thing to protect. So definitely don't skimp on helmets. Hi, you guys. Good morning. You're also going to have one for the race. So you need a flat repair kit, and you need to know how to use it. So here's what we have. So this is a nice little pack that attaches to the frame of your bike. And you can put in a little inflator, and these are CO2 cartridges. And then these are levers that help you take your tire off to pull your tube out if you get a flat. So these are kind of the essential things that you need. And then I like to have a floor pump, of course, for like pumping up my tires at home. But I'm not going to take this with me on a ride. So this inflator deal here, this serves the purpose of that when you're on the road. Much easier to carry. Yes. Oh, and your ID too. It's a good, make a little copy of your driver's license and put it in your little pack here. And also, I do my insurance card on the other side. I figure if I have it, I won't need it, but if I needed it, I probably wouldn't have it. Floor pump, I already went over that. And you guys, you want to make sure you're pumping up your tires before every ride, because especially in the cold, the air tends to decrease, and then you don't want to start off your ride with low air pressure. Water bottle and fluid. So I'm a big fan of staying hydrated. You guys should be too. And you just want to make sure you've got some water bottles, and your bike should have cages to put your bottles in. And then I don't know if you guys saw me today, but I like this little handheld carrier. I have this, it's kind of nasty right now, but I use this for any run that's an hour or longer. I like to have my water with me or my electrolyte drink. And you guys might win a Blue Iron coaching bottle today. All right, sunglasses, all right. Sunglasses, very important, especially for on the bike, because stuff can fly up into your face and you don't want to have any eye injuries. Not fun, I can tell you from experience. Running shoes, okay? Again, you don't have to have the fanciest running shoes, but it's great to go to a running specialty store, or here they carry Newtons and Mizunos, but just make sure that they are the right shoes for you, because that can be another source of injury if you're not in the right shoes, or if you have old shoes, or if you just pull them off the rack at Dick's or something like that. It's worth the extra money to get a nice pair of shoes where they've checked you out. And again, they don't have to be the most expensive ones. Sports bra, just gotta say it, for women, an essential. A gear bag, because you need to have something to put all your stuff in. And of course, all three, they've got the tier bags and some other ones, but I carry this a lot because sometimes I go from coaching to swimming and I've got to have all my snacks and everything packed. It's just nice to have a big bag to put everything in. And a lot of them are triathlon specific. They have little sections so you can put all your stuff in if you like to be uberly organized like me. All right. Does anybody want to throw out any other essentials? You guys that have some experience?
Yes.
And share with us the purpose of Body Glide.
You know, it's anti-chafing and lubrication. So some people, when they are putting on their wetsuit, they'll put some on their legs and on their arms just to help it slide on a little bit. And I had some kids from Swim Atlanta that came through to get wetsuits. No, kids doing tries, and they like the tri-slide because they said they like to spray it in their wetsuit.
Yeah.
And then help them. So whatever can help you get in and out of the wetsuit, but really it's an anti-chafing to help you from not hurting later.
Yes, you'll feel that in the shower.
For the bike?
You know what honestly, I don't have a lot of chafing issues. Maybe I'm not training enough.
You're on the bike for 5 to 6 hours.
But like,
Some chamois butter. You use chamois butter, or also the Skin Strong as well. Some people will use that on the chamois as well.
The only time I have an issue, and I'll just share since we're all friends here, right? If I do like a 2-day bike ride, that's typically when I start to have some issues, like when we go to the Gaps for the weekend.
It's really personal preference.
It is, it really is.
So like the Skin Strong has a little menthol, like cooling sensation, as does the ASOS. Okay, yeah, so there's all sorts of stuff.
But I think for those who start riding, if you're on the bike for a long period of time,
Get a pair of good bike shorts or a good pair of tri-shorts. Again, that's another thing that you don't want to skimp on.
Don't
You'll
skip
feel
on
it.
the shorts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's trial and error.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things about triathlons is the things you learn for next time. You know?
Exactly.
Or you learn from your excellent coach.
That's what I said at the last session, you guys. Let me help you not make all the mistakes I've made over the years. Okay, I want you guys to skip over all the dumb things I've done. All right, thanks to everybody for coming out. Thanks to All Three Sports for helping and allowing me to crash.